Listen carefully, because Jesus says this message is meant for a specific person who has been praying and waiting for answers. Okay, my child? I know the thoughts that have been running through your mind lately, okay? I know the moments when you looked at your situation and wondered if things will ever change, okay? I know the quiet prayers you whispered when no one else was around. And today, I want you to hear my voice clearly. I am Jesus, and I have not left you even for a moment. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are walking through this season alone, but that is not the truth. I have been beside you through every moment of your struggle. I saw the nights when you cried yourself to sleep, in the mornings when you forced yourself to keep moving even though your heart felt heavy. Nothing about your pain has gone unnoticed by me, my child. Many people ask me for blessings and breakthroughs, but they do not understand that before I open a new door in someone's life, I must first prepare their heart. That is the reason this season has felt so difficult for you. You thought you were just enduring problems, but I have been shaping your character and strengthening your faith. There were situations that confused you and delays that made you question everything, but I was protecting you from things that would have harmed your future. Not every closed door in your life was meant to hurt you. Some doors close because they were leading you away from the path I prepared for you. My child, I know you have been asking me why certain people walked away from your life. Okay. I know you wondered why certain plans suddenly failed, even though you prayed about them. What you did not see is that I was removing distractions that would have kept you from becoming the person I created you to be. The world often measures success by comfort and recognition, but I measure success by the condition of your heart. I care more about your faith, your humility, and your trust in me than I care about temporary achievements. That is why I allowed this season to teach you patience and endurance. Think about the disciples when they were caught in the storm while I was in the boat with them, okay? They were terrified because they believed the storm was about to destroy them. But I already knew that the storm would not be the end of their story. When I stood up and spoke peace to the wind and the waves, the storm obeyed my voice. The same authority that calmed the sea that day still belongs to me today. My child, I have power over every situation you are facing right now. The challenges that look impossible to you are not impossible for me. What feels overwhelming in your eyes is already under my control. But I need you to understand something important before the next chapter of your life begins. Faith is not simply believing when everything is easy. Faith is trusting me even when you cannot see what I am doing. Right now, you are standing in a season where I am asking you to trust me more deeply than ever before. You want to see the entire path ahead, but I am asking you to take one step at a time while holding my hand. If I revealed everything I am preparing for your future, you would not need faith anymore. But faith is the bridge that connects where you are today to where I am leading you tomorrow. My child, there are things happening behind the scenes of your life that you cannot see yet. I have been moving circumstances and positioning people in ways you do not realize. Conversations about you are taking place in rooms you have never entered. Opportunities are forming in places you have not looked. The answer to your prayers is closer than you think, but it will arrive at the moment that is best for your life, not the moment you expect. Many of my children become discouraged during the waiting season because they assume that nothing is happening. But waiting does not mean I am inactive. Often, the most important work happens in places that remain invisible until the right time. Remember the story of Joseph in the Bible? For years, his life looked like a series of disappointments and betrayals. He was sold by his own brothers, falsely accused, and placed in prison. If you looked at his life during those years, it might have seemed like my promises were failing. But every difficult moment was preparing him for the leadership role I had planned for him. When the time finally came, Joseph moved from prison to power in a single day. That is how I work in the lives of those who trust me. There are seasons of preparation followed by moments of sudden transformation. My child, you are closer to that moment than you realize. The enemy has been trying to discourage you because he knows that something good is approaching. He whispers lies that nothing will change, but those lies are meant to weaken your faith. Do not believe them. I am still writing your story. The chapter you are living through right now is not the ending. Hey, it is the turning point that will reveal my faithfulness in ways you cannot imagine yet. One day, you will look back on this season and understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. You will realize that the struggles you faced developed strength and wisdom that will allow you to help other people who are going through similar challenges. Your story will become a testimony, reminds others that I am still present and active in the lives of those who trust me. My child, do not allow discouragement to make you quit right before the breakthrough arrives. Stay close to me during this season. Spend time in prayer. Keep your heart focused on my words. Let my promises guide your thoughts instead of letting fear control them. I know the plans I have for your life, and those plans have not changed, even when circumstances appear uncertain. My purpose for you remains secure. Trust me a little longer. So walk with me one step at a time and watch what I will do in the next season of your life, because the story I am writing for you is not finished yet. And the next chapter will reveal how every moment of this difficult journey was leading you toward something greater than you ever expected.